finally got it to work with my monitor semi-correctly.
Yeah. You
I
just...
can either play it like in 16:9, so I'll have like two gigantic, like half monitor sized black bars on either side of me.
Uh-huh.
Or I can play it on the full monitor, which in that game, I max out the settings, so I only get like 70 FPS. So. And that's even with DLSS. If I turn DLSS off, I get like 40 FPS. Because ray tracing is very heavy.
Let's do this.
But that game also is like one of the it's basically like Crisis. Like a Crisis game made in, I think, 2019, 2020, whenever it was made.
Yeah.
It's very state of the art.
Do you require assistance? Finish him.
I also think I'm gonna try to get Kingdom Hearts 7 relatively quickly, like the original. Try to play that.
What'd you say?
Final Fantasy 7.
For some reason, I could have swore you just said Kingdom Hearts 7. I was like, am I that far behind?
Did I say Kingdom Hearts 7?
You might have.
Seems our opponents are strong, as I hoped.
Oh no. Take an AP.
Does a lot of
Pull it together.
Annie just got buffed.
and you got buffed.
Yep. She got a 5% AP ratio buff on her Spanish ability.
Just keep coming.
I'll look up the 12.12 patch notes.
We shall stop them here.
Maybe it was in 12.11. No, that was 12.12. Q AP ratio went from 75% to 80. And her R, yeah, Tibbers got buffed. Base health went up by 100 at all levels. So from 1200 to 13, 21 to 2200,
Little by little,
3000 to
I'm
3100.
becoming stronger.
And his base armor.
This is
and
exactly
magic
what I
resist
needed.
went, from 30 to 30 at, so it didn't change, at 6, from 50 to 60 at 11, and 70 to 90 at 16. Which all pets in the game got buffed. Because they didn't get the durability update, yeah.
Prepare yourself.
Come on, let's kick some A. You okay? How you like
Yeah,
that?
his W flow went from 60% to 50, 55, 60, 65, 70.
Nice.
Depending on level. And then his R
It's just a whistle.
went
These
from
opponents are not to be underestimated.
giving 30, 60, 90 bonus stats
Sweet.
to 20, 60, 100. So he got buffed the late game. Nerfed early. Might be a little slow on my boxes here. Okay, good.
them off balance and crush them!
Come on, let's kick some A. You okay? How you like that?
Leave the rest to me! Attack them from that flank! Stand your ground!
They just keep coming.
You might be topside. Yeah.
It's just a wisp of a thing.
Ooh.
I'm gonna throw my stun at Annie. I should have thrown it at him.
These foes won't be an easy fight.
How you like that?
Oh, what the hell?
We're depending on you. This isn't even worth my time. My gratitude. Struggle!
Come on, dude.
Nice hit. Sweet.
I hope I've grown stronger than before.
I did not mean to pop my potion.
He's on Gromp.
Let's do this!
Stay down.
Oh, he almost walked into that box. He's coming mid. What's up?
Smash him from the side.
Thought they'd be made
Sweet.
of sterner stuff. I feel stronger than before!
I think.
Come on out. Okay, later.
Let's do this! We shall stop them here! Beautiful!
I'm in the back after. Oh.
Piece of cake.
Kilo, Ramus?
I have no idea. I wasn't down here.
I'm assuming they're on drag.
What rank are you now?
We hardly ever play comp. So I think I'm still like bronze.
Mm. Is it one where you just work your way up from the bottom?
Yeah. I know I'm not actually bronze because I have like an 80% win rate or something like that. Oh, I should be helping you guys.
For me, Justin. Works for me.
I don't have smite.
Are you the jungler?
Yeah.
Can't believe she did not kill me with that. I had 20 HP. I sacrificed myself and it worked. And we got a dragon.
Yeah, I actually, I main jungle, not Justin, Dakota.
Let's do this.
He knows that box is there. He wants to stop your back, but
Threw it out.
he's rolling bot, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just seen him.
We shall stop them here. That takes care of them. Stay down. Don't worry.
But yeah, you just kind of work your way up, and they also have made it like really
This is
slow.
just a wisp of a thing.
Like you barely get any LP, I think.
These foes won't be an easy fight. Here.
Don't give an inch. Good. Thought they'd be made
There's
of
still
sturdy
plenty
stuff.
of power left in these old bones.
Let's do this.
They were just right here.
I think it's this Lux. She's walking up now.
Let's do this.
No.
Tibbers is there.
I united her.
Nice. Ah, close. Oh, you get him.
No! I meant to. Damn it. I meant to go over with him. I meant to wait for him to hit that and then R.
Good.
Yeah. He isn't gonna try it.
Tis just a wisp of a thing.
These foes won't be an easy fight. First of all,
They're right beside us. Do you require assistance?
Nice. I think she got hit by that other box too, so she couldn't come help.
Nice.
Well,
I don't know why she took that. You
good question.
I owe you one.
it was just for shooting at it. But hey, and it does feel really good.
Hang in there, all right? Don't underestimate your foes!
Get away.
Not bad.
Oh.
Elevator!
I'm almost there. Oh.
Twas a meaningless battle. Little by little, I'm becoming stronger.
I hope it will be
stronger
of
than
use.
before!
Damn. That would have been great had I had mana there. What, will you kill him? Dang. One at least.
Always grow.
Good, good.
Hey Nathan, are you gonna gain? Are you trying to get bot?
Yeah.
Let's
If-
do this!
If they show up, I think they back though. Yeah, they're backing there.
The winner's the one who strikes first,
Go into
yeah?
all chat and ask them to surrender nicely.
Ah.
Oh, I am here. She slowed. Oh wait, no she's not. Now she is.
We shall stop them here!
Nice.
About 15 stacks. Just fought this mission.
Watch and learn!
Okay, AP Shakeoff feels pretty good once you get some items on him.
Tis just a wisdom
These
thing.
opponents are not to be underestimated.
That is a huge wave up there.
Did one of you guys kill the scuttle crab?
No.
My box must have killed it. My one box that I put there. There's no way one box killed the whole scuttle crab. It might have. I don't want to test that out here in a minute when there's another one that spawns.
Thank you.
I have a box for you guys.
Require
Oh,
assistance.
goodbye.
Strike back!
Piece of cake.
I know I'm good.
See what Lux is like. She's half.
There she is.
Come on out!
Right.
Okay,
Like
later.
Nightmare and Smatter. Olaf's dead as fuck.
Come on out. Okay, later. Let's do this.
Nice.
Oh, your burn would have killed her. I kind of stole that.
Fine.
Hit him hard, hit him fast.
Ow.
She believed it.
We shall stop them here.
Do you require assistance?
Like, should.
Oh, she
Smash it from
flashed.
the side.
No.
Stand your ground.
I'm over here fighting the fucking randomness.
Tis just a wisp of a thing.
These foes won't be an easy fight.
Oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
Strike back.
I know I'm good.
I was spamming Light. This is on CD. Dear God.
Are you winning, son?
Oh, we are
Come on
winning.
out. Okay, later.
Gibbers tank the tower!
Yep.
That was awesome. That was funny.
I love being able to control my pet things.
Yeah.
So you can do stuff like that.
We shall stop them here. Leave this to me.
I'll get my outpost.
Front of my box.
I hope I've grown stronger than before.
Oh, okay, you still good? Dude.
Leave it to fucking Nathan and still gonna go kill the birds.
Oh my god, dude. I love it. I love Shaco so much. He reminds me of Loki so much from Smite.
Let's do this.
Is that the clown?
Yeah.
The best defense is a good offense.
He's like the biggest troll pick in the game. Not because he's like bad or anything, but like people hate playing against him. So naturally I main him.
We shall stop them here. Now.
Beautiful.
Tis just a wisp of a thing.
Oh, it's too flat.
Stay strong. Sweet! I must grow stronger.
You said Shadow Flame is better than Void Staff now, right?
Yeah. Hang on. Yeah.
Come on out!
Hang on. So they both got nerfed.
All right!
I'm still going
Okay,
Void Staff
later.
because generally Shaco's AP ratios aren't very high. But for you, you definitely want to go Shadow Flame, like 100%, because you have some of the highest AP ratios in the game. So when you want to go one of those items, you want to try to steer towards Shadow Flame more heavily. Me, I want to steer towards Void Staff.
Yeah, hold on.
How dare you! Stay strong!
Lean.
Every time I hit
Tis
R,
just
I
a
get
wisp of a
200
thing.
Uh-oh.
That's a better font.
These opponents are not to be underestimated.
By far.
I ignited Aurelia. She's dead, I think. She's dead.
Finish him.
Give an inch!
Oh, you rolled into your box.
Hell yeah.
Watch and learn!
Shaco's so fucking annoying, I love it.
That all you got? You okay?
Boxes casually taking crows.
Can they take full Krugs?
I put 2.
Uh-oh.
I placed one and
Little by
we were
little,
around
I'm
1 minute
becoming
to push
stronger.
another.
Close down. Shadow Flame. Ah.
Sarah can give him bounty though.
I'm gonna grab your blue buff.
Okay. You can grab my Gronk too. I'm not gonna be on that side. You want?
Alright.
You can learn the enemy's moves without absorbing them. Tis just a whisper. These opponents are not to be underestimated.
Not pinging, try to take my shit.
We're depending on you. Stay strong! Stand firm!
Uh-oh.
There's still plenty of power left in these old bones.
They're all still up there, aren't they?
Yep. Oh, does Ramus die to that box? I think he does. Maybe not. Damn. That's so lame. Oh, he's coming for you, Annie. Trust me.
Man, they did that. Put another pink board down before I can kill that one. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. I'm coming.
Well, I don't know why I did that. He's half health now.
I also Ard. Uh-oh. I'm probably gonna die.
Oh. Oh. Yeah, maybe not. Oh,
Yeah.
no, they did end up walking into it. Have Tibbers in 6 seconds.
Well, they're on dragon, so.
Well, they took that fast though.
Oh my god.
Lux no flash, by the way.
Let's do this.
Watch and learn. Like that, is it?
I'm gonna chill for 10 gold. I'm gonna kill
We shall stop them here.
I got it.
You got it though.
Yeah.
This may be a challenge.
That's funny.
Bro, you chunked Lux. Holy
Keep it
shit.
together.
Man, how did I roll?
Prepare yourself.
Actually, that's some really good reads on the horizon.
Watch and learn.
I know
The
I'm
glory
good.
of Athlon.
Cool. Now I just need one more item.
Damn, I'm looking at death cap right now.
Same.
I really up there.
Yeah.
That's dead. Chris stuck there.
Steady there.
The bigger they are, the harder they fall.
Ah, should've just taken a flash.
I'm putting a bunch of boxes up here.
We shall stop them here.
know I'm good.
You unfucked up, buddy.
Make him pay.
Jesus Christ, I was stunned for so long.
He rolled right into the fucking boxes. Oh my god.
That fast.
Sold for them. Now smite, so.
I think we got scared away.
He keeps running into boxes. Flashed everything, dude. Oh my god. Jesus Christ. You know he's bad. He keeps. It's like he's running into him on purpose. It's so funny. Alright, max level.
That one I should have. Plus elixir. Stacks too.
Damn. Stop that! Stay strong.
Uh-oh.
Tis just a wisp of a thing.
Mine.
Nice move.
I think they're all coming up to you.
I would not doubt it.
Stand firm.
I have ult in 30 seconds.
Okay.
I must grow stronger.
Oh, I can't hide because of the Baron buff.
Found Trist.
One of them hit my box.
Were they low at all?
I don't know. I didn't see.
How dare you!
Require assistance.
Watch out, Ramus coming up. Oh, that's a loss.
Tis just a wisp of a thing.
Oh, yep.
305 gold.
No, they're all so low. They both he ran into the
Well, I'm ending the game.
Strike back! Watch and learn! Weak weakling.
Little by little,
Jesus
I'm
Christ.
becoming stronger.
Right, that was my last move for now, though. I fought the move too.
Okay.
Talk to you guys later.
Later.
Come on, let's kick some A.
For the pride of the Falcons!
We're counting on you.
Don't underestimate them! Twas a meaningless battle.
I feel stronger than before!
And then there were two.
Yo.
Let's do this!
Keep them off balance and crush them!
Beautiful! Well fought! Stay strong!
Excellent.
Come on out! Yes! Okay, later. Let's do this!
Keep them off balance and crush them!
Stay down! Nicely done! Smash him from the side! Check this out!
Thought they'd be made of sterner stuff.
What are you doing now?
Just finishing up my dailies on Lost Ark.
Let's do this! We shall stop them here! Prepare yourself! Stay down! Smash him from the side!
I'll be right back.
'Twas a meaningless
Okay.
battle.
Sweet!
I hope I've grown stronger than before.
Let's do this!
Brilliant, yeah!
We shall stop them here!
Are you alright? Very nice.
That all you got? Smash him from the side!
Twas a meaningless
Sweet!
battle.
Alright, I'm back.
Do you have the stream pulled up?
No, I do not, but I will.
Okay.
The Last Remnant.
I just I just assumed you did because it said it said one viewer, and I said something, but no one said anything in chat, so I was like, I bet it's just Nathan.
You really can't go by the viewer count. It's really glitchy and messed up. It'll say one viewer, but that one viewer will be from like 10 minutes ago, and you could be at like 10 viewers right now.
Yeah, you're right.
It's super glitchy. I've heard from a lot of Twitch streamers that it's never accurate. I mean, you could be at 10, you could be at 0, you could be at 5, you know. So just, that's actually one of the reasons you kind of always want to act like you have viewers. So people don't just click and you're silent, you know, because
Yeah.
you have no viewers. Because usually streamers, like early streamers, in their head they're like, well, I have no viewers, so I talk. But you don't really want to do that. You want to talk anyway. Then there's those people like fucking Pinkward. He's a lead streamer. He hardly ever talks. I can't stand watching him. But yet he gets like thousands of viewers. Maybe not thousands, but hundreds.
An actual following.
Yeah.
Come on, let's kick some A.
As a completionist, who the fuck let me start Ninja?
Thought they'd be made of
Yeah.
stuff.
That's one of the reasons why I always liked RuneScape, because I felt like even if they keep adding more stuff, there's like actual end goals you can set for yourself pretty easily, like wanting to get 99 and everything and like do all the quests.
Right.
And they don't really do like expansions really. They just add more quests and like different ages and shit.
Yeah.
It's much more manageable, especially now that they have it like all like separated differently with like the tasks and shit.
See, that's why I like Lost Ark. It's actually really good for a completionist because they have everything like nice and laid out for you. It tells you exactly how to get each collectible.
That's good.
There's a lot of different collectibles. It's just obviously certain ones you won't be able to get until later, and you know, so on. Like there's all the Makoko seeds, which are there's over 1,200 in the game that are like just hidden on the map, and in each map it tells you how many are in that area. So like in this city that I'm in, there's 14, and I just go on the map and there's 14 out of 14. So I know exactly exactly how much I've collected in this area. Or you
Yeah.
can go to the overall Makoko seed menu,
All right.
and it lays out like
Okay, later.
which continents you've 100%ed and which ones you need to because each continent has multiple maps inside of the continents, you know. So you just hover over that continent and it tells you each map on there, and like this continent, it's like Mount Zagorius, you have 12 out of 12, Lake Bar 11 out of 11, the seashore you have 16 out of 18, and so on. so it's all like nice and laid out. I like that.
More like a
the only-
regular game versus like a MMO.
Yeah. The issue is that it's a fucking MMO, so there's so much to do. Like, there's because MMOs are like a second job. Like, they assume that's the only game you play.
Yeah.
Basically. And they're
And I
not
mean,
really
if you
meant-
want to get into it, you kind of have to.
Yeah. And they're not really meant to be beaten in like a couple months. They're meant to be played over years.
Yeah.
And it's even worse because this game came out in Korea first.
Mm-hmm.
And while they didn't launch with every bit of content that Korea has like during the NA launch, they launched with about half, which is probably over triple the amount that Korea had at launch. So it's like getting into like ESO now, you know what I mean? Maybe not now, but like at least a couple of years ago. Like there's a lot more content later on in an MMO's life. It's not like even though NA launch was just a couple months ago, it's not like it was like a normal MMO launch. There's a lot more content.
Yeah, it's like you're getting like the Game of the Year edition of something before you get the base edition.
Right. And even more like, I don't want to say annoying, because it's great that we get more content, but you know what I mean? Like more to that point, there's since we're not caught up with Korea, they're giving us more updates more often
Yeah.
than Korea got. So they would get like one huge patch a year, and like maybe one class or two classes a year. We're getting one every 2 months. So until we catch up, one class every 2 months. We're getting big patches like a big new boss or you know, a new event or something at least once a month.
Yeah. One thing, or one of them that I hear a bunch of people complain about is Destiny, because they shelved like the early game content, so it's a lot harder for new players because they have to jump into like the middle of the story now.
Bro, do not get me started on Destiny. Okay, I have the biggest love-hate relationship with that game. I love it to death because if you played from the very beginning, it is 100% one of the best games of all time, and I have no problem with saying that. Best shooting in a game, period. Like, hands down, it's the people that made Halo. Like, of course it has good shooting.
Yeah.
The issue is, yeah, if you came in late, you're gonna be lost, and it's not only hard to get into, but it's nearly impossible. They've gotten rid of whole expansions at this point.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
I'm assuming, like, so you know what, like, the Taken King was, right? The Taken King expansion for Destiny 1?
Yeah.
Heard of it, at least.
Yeah, I know
That was
of it.
That was like their FF14 A Realm Reborn moment. Where, granted, they didn't like nuke the player base and all that, like, or blow up the planet or whatever they did in Final Fantasy 14. They just added a bunch of content and gave it an actual story and stuff like that, which was great at the time. When Destiny 2 got released, it was also kind of bare bones at launch, and Forsaken came along, and that was their Taken King moment, where they got a huge patch and it like revamped things again and made it a lot more fun. Well, that was their latest expansion that they got rid of, so you just can't go back and do the Forsaken content at all. one of the best raids in Destiny history you just can't play anymore. There is a lot of content locked behind those maps too, so like
Come on out.
I want to say like those multiplayer maps you just can't play anymore.
Yeah.
Certain missions that were like tied behind the like exotic quests and stuff, not even just like campaigns, but like entire exotic quests that came out like years later, you just can't play anymore. And eventually you're supposed to be able to, like it'll come out of the vault. But still, for at least a couple years, you won't be able to play it. They have a decent excuse for it, I guess.
Too much
They
content.
Yeah, they have so much content that... So you know how, like, in RuneScape, after a while, like, after several years, like, Castle Wars was just irrelevant. Like, there was no reason to play it other than, I mean, obviously fun. But
Yeah.
you have to
It's
have a reason
impossible to
play
get a
it.
group together, though.
Yeah. Like, as in MMO, though, you have to have a reason to do the content besides just fun. Because eventually people will get bored and they'll get burnt out and they just won't play it anymore. And eventually, even though people want to play it, they'll see that no one else is playing it, so no one will, you know, make groups.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure there's a couple hundred people out in the world right now that if you ask them, hey, I want to play some Castle Wars, like, they'd hop on. But because no one's in Castle Wars right this second, like, they're not going to play it. But they, so Destiny, they had that same issue where there was a lot of content where it was just irrelevant at that point. So, they wanted to get rid of it, one, to make bug fixing easier. Because the way that game works and like the builds work and everything, because each exotic is like completely different. Obviously, you have a bunch of different builds and shit. Like every time something new breaks, they have to go through, and it's like extensive work to like go back and try to fix every little thing about it. So they had to get rid of a lot of the content that people weren't playing to help with that, because they don't have an infinite amount of people working there, or time. Also, the file size of the game was just getting too big. At
Yeah.
one point, it was like 150 gigs,
Jesus.
and that was before the last two expansions. So right now, it probably would be at least 200.
Yeah, if they kept all of it in.
Yeah. But it's really lame because, like, I mean, my brother, even, like, as an example, wanted to get into it, but he just couldn't follow the story because you jump in nowadays and they just push you to, well, nowadays they probably put you into the newest expansion, but at the time, they would just push you into Beyond Light. And you're, like, just getting your ice powers. And it's like they just assume you know everything, and it's like, well, I didn't even play Destiny 1 first off, but I would think I would at least get an intro to Destiny 2.
Yeah.
You know,
Wait, did you did you not play Destiny 1?
Well, I did, but I'm
Oh,
saying Caleb
okay.
did.
Yeah.
Like, as a new player. Because I've been playing since D1 beta. But, like, as a new player, you just don't get that. And I understand, like, you shouldn't be able to play D1 and D2. That doesn't make sense, obviously. Like, if you're skipping games, sure. Let's say you did go back and play D1, because all the D1 content is there. So you could go back and play it if you wanted to. And then you go into D2, and all of a sudden, you already have 3 subclasses, and you're getting your ice powers out of nowhere. Like, that's very confusing.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't even know there was such a thing as ice powers.
Yeah. It's stasis. Basically, you're using the darkness. Which is a whole nother thing. Like, that should be like a big, like, climax moment, right?
Uh-huh.
And it is for people like me who've played every expansion. But people who go from the end of D1 to the middle of D2 are very fucking confused to see how we got here.
I'm sure there's like hundreds of videos that you could watch, but it's not the same thing.
It's really hard to follow lore in that game. I mean, there is entire channels that like explain the lore and everything. And even just season to season, like here lately, they've gotten to where they only get rid of seasonal content every year. But before, it was at the end of a season, they get rid of all of that season's seasonal content, which includes things like story missions and stuff for that season.
Mm-hmm.
There was a mission. It was one of the biggest missions in the entire like lore of Destiny, where you go back in time and you save probably the most famous Titan in Destiny lore. Like, we've heard about him for years, and you literally like pull him out of the Infinite Forest, which that's a whole nother thing. But you go and save him basically, and he comes back, Saint 14, and like you've worn his exotic gear before and everything. You found his shotgun. Like, it's a really big deal. And then if you go in today, you don't get to play that content, and he's just some guy on the tower. He's a vendor.
That's kind of disappointing.
It's really lame. And you don't even understand like how important he is. He's just a Titan that like talks with a Russian accent.
Yeah. When I got home last night, Nick ordered some DoorDash, and the guy pulled up at the same time that I did. But I didn't know that it's just some guy pulled up behind me. I'm like, yeah, what's up? He's like, he starts talking. He's like, yes, I have order for Nick. I'm like, yeah, that's my roommate. He's like 67 Joe Bullard. I'm like, yeah. And like the light came on and I pointed at the number on the house. And I'm like, I can just take it for you. And he's like, okay, you have good night. I'm like, Las Vidania, comrade. And Nick looked at the order and his name was Philip, but it was like Filip
Oh, that's wild.
instead of PH.
Huh. crazy. I've done that before though, when Brennan was living here.
Mm-hmm.
We pulled up next to a DoorDash guy. He just turned around and he was like all confused, and I was also confused. I think he had been knocking too, and Brandon was on his game, so he didn't hear it. And I was like, I guess he's, I don't know, not answering the door. I don't know.
Hmm. Man, I went to Taco Bell earlier and I was really disappointed. They take like more and more off of their menu every time I go, and then just for like
Really?
me and Nick to have just like a regular amount of food, it was like 20 fucking bucks. Yeah.
Jesus Christ. I love Taco Bell. I literally only get tacos every time, but it's like my favorite.
Soft tacos with no lettuce.
Damn right. But yeah, they even took off my strawberry icy.
That I'm not so surprised about, because they're always like changing their cold drinks all the time.
Well, I was confused because I've been getting that for like 4 years now.
Yeah.
Like, why after 4 years change it? I understand, like, I understand they do weird shit with like tacos, locos, Dorito, taco, whatever the fuck they're called. The Doritos tacos.
Yeah.
I understand that because they do them like seasonally or whatever, which is annoying, but they do it. Or like how Starbucks does their pumpkin spice stuff. I understand that too.
Yeah, it's a fall drink.
Yeah. Which that one's also fucking annoying because that's like literally the best thing that Starbucks has, but they always like, for whatever reason, they take it off.
Nathan's gonna become a millionaire, and the only thing different is he's just gonna have a second more expensive PC and a pumpkin spice
Damn
fountain.
right. I'm gonna have a Starbucks in my house.
Impressive, huh?
Have you never laid eyes on a Subani?
Am I doing my father proud?
I'll follow whatever orders you give me.
Consider well the strength of the entire party.
I am Emma Honeywell.
What are you looking at? Me?
The new cat that Megan got's a fucking nightmare.
Yeah, I remember when I was over there, she was like fucking.
It just fucking lives to kill and destroy and maim. There's not a single thing in the house it doesn't try to murder.
Jesus Christ.
It doesn't listen. It won't. There's no reasoning with it. I'm at my wit's end.
We're about to have to get another cat too.
Why?
I really don't want one. Veronica's grandma died,
Oh.
and she has like I think 6 cats.
Oh.
Yeah, so we're divvying them up amongst her grandkids, basically.
I guess that
Whoever
makes
wants can
sense.
get one. Yeah.
At first I was like, no. No one has to get one. But I
Yeah.
guess
I was like this close to fucking saying no, but yeah, we kinda
yeah.
needed to do it. It's about as old as the cat we have, so we'll probably die around the same time, and then I can be catless again.
I don't know, they live forever. It might outlive you.
I fucking wouldn't doubt it.
Come on out. Okay, later.
Which I really, if I could take care of it, which I know I couldn't, I really want to get a dog.
It's too hard at these houses though.
It really is, and I'm so picky with animals. Because I'm not really an animal person, like at all. I'm so picky with them. Like I hate pet hair. Like really, really hate pet hair. And dogs are worse than cats when it comes to that, I feel like.
Yeah.
Come on, let's kick some A. Check this out.
And I hate
Stand your ground.
dealing with like the smell.
Yeah.
Cats aren't that bad when it comes to that either. So we got a cat.
Nothing new but
I don't know, both of these, normally I would agree, but both of the cats that we have constantly just smell awful. I don't understand how. Well, Decker doesn't take care of himself, but I don't know why, but Burrito always smells like shit too. I think it's because she rolls around in her litter box.
Yeah, that's probably why I keep playing in it.
Yeah.
How old was that cat when y'all got it?
Like a month maybe.
I wonder if she even like learned to clean herself from her mom.
She does, but if you roll around in a litter box, there's only so much you can do with licking.
Yeah, that's fair.
thought they'd be made of certain
A new mystic art. What a glorious day.
You might get one of the ones that have a lid on it.
That's what Deckard uses, but I don't know. She just has 2 regular ass like paper litter boxes or cardboard, and like one's under her desk and one's in our bathroom. So in addition everything else, there's fucking cat litter every goddamn place you step in the house.
Oh, yeah.
From... Yeah. I don't know, I keep telling her how much I greatly dislike it and how it's fucking, like, it fucking tore the phone cord out of my hand when I was charging it. And, like, will just randomly jump up and dig its claws and teeth into your, like, legs and stuff when you're just sitting there. I don't know. And the best I get out of her is just, you'll get used to it. I'm like, no.
Yeah, it's annoying. Honestly, like, I would probably just throw it outside.
I'm really thinking about it. Don't act like that hasn't crossed my mind every minute. Because unlike Deckard, I think I may get off easier. I think it may actually just fuck off somewhere. Because it hasn't been outside, so I don't know what it would even do, but you put Deckard, even if you just, like, set him outside and go out with him and close the door real quick, he'll just run right back to the door and scream at it until you open it again so you can go back inside, even if it's nice out.
Our cat does the exact same thing. She is not like going outside at all. But with a dog, like, it would be 10 times harder to deal with, like, smell and shit. So plus they don't just like use a litter box, so it'd be a lot more work. But I also really want a dog because they're a lot more, like, loving. Like, they actually
Care whether you live or die.
Yeah. I don't know if this guy had like a macro set to it or something, but he had, every time he used his buffs, he would yell, attack buffs, attack buffs, attack buffs. It was so annoying.
That sounds like a macro.
But it was every like 5 seconds, so like, because he plays a paladin, we never don't have attack buffs, so why would you even bother?
Yeah, I don't know.
Because you have 2 attack buffs, and they're both on 30-second cooldowns, but they each last like 15 seconds, so you just like rotate them out.
I'm gonna destroy you!
You're finished!
Oh, I started this boss fight and I don't think I have any fucking chance in hell.
You'll find no fitter opponent than I! Come on, let's bust some heads!
Steady there.
Oh. Ow! Strike back! Smash him from the side!
Not like it hurts or anything.
I'll show you.
You okay? Check this out. What's this?
Alright, yeah, the boss just one-shot me. I had no fucking chance in hell. I don't know why it even gave me the chance to accept the side quest, cause there wasn't 1 second where I could have ever even possibly won. Like, I'm gonna have to come back in like a lot of hours.
Didn't you say something about bosses? Like, is that the game where you can like get stuck in or something?
Yeah. I don't remember if, like, the game... Because I'm looking at it now and it has autosave and you have a manual save feature, but I definitely remember playing it before and just, like, actually just having to, like, redo the fight over and over again and not being able to, like, go back and train or whatever. So, I guess they found... I guess maybe they... I don't... Like, maybe it had, like... Maybe it only had autosave before or something. Because otherwise I can't think of how I would have gotten stuck so many times.
When did you play it?
The 360.
I don't know. Maybe you were just younger and didn't know what you were doing. Because I've done that before. Like, you remember the old PS2 game, Spider-Man 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got stuck on that game so many fucking times. Not save, like, not, like, got myself stuck with, like, saves or anything. I was really fucking bad at that game, apparently, when I was little. I wasn't even that little either. It was like, 12, 13 when I was playing it a lot. 14, probably.
Yeah.
At the oldest. And I remember playing it again in high school and being like, how did I ever have problems with this game? Like, I beat Doc Ock first try, and I remember playing that game for literal hours, days even, trying to beat Doc Ock, just beating Doc Ock, and I just could not. And that wasn't the first time I got stuck either. Like, I remember trying to swing to the Statue of Liberty off those, like, alien things, and I just couldn't fucking do it. I kept getting stuck there, too. So I'd get to that point, and I'd just start a new game.
Yeah, I haven't really run into that so much. Most of them, that I've played, I'm like, this is as hard or harder than I remember.
I'll be right.
Alright. Cool. I think I'm stuck.
Are you?
I think so. I don't know what the fuck to do, and all of the guides for this game... Oh, never mind. I finally went to the right place. This is the first cutscene I've seen in like 6 hours.
What are you playing on this off of?
PS4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Is that the console the remaster was originally on, or is it like a PS3 game?
It was a 360 game, and yeah, the remaster's on PS4. I think it's on everything else too. I'm pretty sure you can get it on a PC too.
I didn't know if it was like a PS2 game and it got remastered on PS3, and you were playing it, the remaster off of PS4, or what?
No, it was a...
Is PS4 even backwards compatible? I don't even know. I know 5.
No. The only one that's ever been actually backwards compatible was the PS2 could play PS1 games. And the PS3 can play PS1 games, but not 2.
That's weird.
Yeah, it is really weird.
Probably because the PS2 was still selling really well at the time. That's almost definitely why.
Yeah, they really fucked up a lot of stuff with the way that they made the PS3, both software and game, software of the console and software of how the games were made. That's why even with the new PS Plus, you can still only fucking emulate, and why only in very recent years did they have PS3 software that you could emulate on your PC.
Yeah, I remember devs didn't even want to make games off that console. Before that
Uh-huh.
console.
And a lot of stuff came way later. Like I'm I'm pretty sure that I'm pretty sure Skyrim didn't come out on PS3 until like 2012 instead of 2011.
I'm not sure about that because I don't remember it. I know Oblivion was on there. I don't think it was on there at launch. I might be wrong about that, but I know when it was on PS3, it played like garbage, like actual dog shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure the reason that they did all of that is because they were trying their, or one, they wanted to be, or I think the reasons are they wanted to be different. They wanted the console and games to be like impossible to hack. And also because it was the only thing that was running on a Blu-ray format, and would up until the entire next generation of consoles, like 6 years later.
Yeah.
So all of that, and then it just made it. Probably that sounds right. I'm not sure though. I'm pretty sure you're right.
Because people didn't even. I remember that being a really like big talking point about the Xbox One PS4 generation was like the rumors leading up to it was that Microsoft was going to pay Sony to let them use Blu-ray drives. So technically every sale of an Xbox gets Sony a little bit of money. Yeah, I think it was a big DRM issue. I remember them being really worried about DRM back then.
Yeah, which is ironic. You think. I mean, I'm sure it had its fair share, but I don't think it was awful. Nintendo's the one that should be worried since fucking. They might as well not copy protect any of their stuff. There's like nothing that they've made that hasn't been like pretty easy for people to hack.
Yeah. Then they're a dog shit company, so I don't really feel bad about
Oh, I don't either.
Emulating their shit.
As shitty as they are, it's also ingenious considering most of their stuff is for kids and we're not running out of them anytime soon, and they don't have any concept of the things that we're concerned about. I want to play Mario with the dancing rabbits.
I was thinking about that the other day, about how like certain franchises kind of like grow with their audience, right? I think I was thinking about that with like Kingdom Hearts. Like I'm sure originally that was like for kids.
Yeah.
I don't know if obviously I haven't played any of the later ones, but I assume it kind of grows with its audience. At least
Honest.
It kind of seems like it could.
Not really, actually.
Well, damn.
Yeah, it's more like you just get older and learn to tolerate it for what it is, or you don't and throw a bitch fit.
Yeah.
Oh my god, look who it is.
Loading screen.
What? No, you're looking in the wrong spot.
What? Oh. Hang on. I don't have the chat open. Oh, shit. I thought he was dead.
Me too.
No, I meant though that like, it'd be kind of weird for like a franchise to not grow with its audience, like, over like several games like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
I
how
mean,
there's 12 games, and it's like, well, who are you appealing to? Like, there's
yeah.
12 games. Do you really think a kid right now that could play Fortnite or like Apex or something would play Kingdom Hearts over something like that when there's 12 games in the franchise to like get to the newest one?
Mm-hmm. They, I don't,
Stuck in them.
pretty much the only thing they did was make Sora look a little bit older in each one, but he, he almost becomes more stupid throughout the series, I think, or definitely at least equally stupid, like Goku levels.
I was gonna say like Goku.
Yeah. Okay, so I was right.
What?
He's stuck in limbo. Because sometimes at night, whenever it's dead silent, I can still hear clapping coming from the other room, even though I know no one's having a party.
Ooh, it's the box dude.
But yeah, what the fuck? I remember this guy's face, but nothing else about him. Everybody books it.
Over here.
Have you ever played Maple Story?
Yes.
I don't know shit about it, but I know my friend, my old 2006 RuneScape friend, left me for Maple Story, and I was very sad. I just
Maple
wasn't
Story
playing it.
was my first interaction with microtransactions. I'm pretty sure. No, it would have been after Horse Armor, I guess. But
Yeah, Horse Armor would have been 2006.
yeah,
2007 if they released it later, but I doubt
but
it.
still, it wasn't just it wasn't just like paying for like cosmetics and stuff. Imagine you pay for, so like if you didn't spend real life money and you played that game and you got to like a certain point, and you weren't like decked out in like swag gear, then no one would want to play with you because they thought you were a fucking scrub.
Like MMOs nowadays.
Yeah, pretty much. But imagine having cosmetics, but instead of buying them, you rent them. Like if you pay real life money for a shirt, you get that shirt for 90 days.
Oh, fuck that.
Yeah, it was fucking stupid. I mean, it was cool. I played it with some friends. I'm pretty sure I got friends to play Maple Story more than I ever got friends to play RuneScape with me, just because you didn't really. I guess you didn't really have to play Maple Story with anyone either. I don't remember there. I mean, it's been like 15 years since I played it, but I don't remember there really being like raids or anything.
I remember Nate just came to school one day. It was like in 4th grade. It was like really early on in the school year too, and he just like told everyone about RuneScape. We all got on after school that day, and I remember it was like me, him, and Jimbo. I don't remember if Brandon hopped on with us. I know Brandon had played it before though, because of his brother. Because his
Yeah.
brother was like all into WoW and all the MMOs and stuff, because he was older than us. Because he would have been in like high school at that point.
But
I think Jimbo quit pretty early on, but I played it a lot with Nate.
Maple Story?
No, RuneScape.
Oh yeah. Yeah, also, unlike RuneScape, where it was like, do whatever you want, like if you want to make money or train or do quests or whatever. Maple Story was like pretty much the only thing that people cared about, at least the ones that I knew, was just like making a character and then having them hit max level as quickly as possible, because it's like class based or whatever, so you just have different classes and stuff. But I mean, it's pretty basic. You could ask if I could get Cody in Discord at some point. He'd be much better explaining it. He put way more time into Maple Story than I did. But yeah, Dennis, this game's pretty good. I haven't played it in a long time. I like the combat, though it's pretty unique from a lot of other stuff. But I remember, I mean, obviously like the chat says, or the stream title, this game is fucking 3 discs long, and I know where I'm at right now wouldn't have even been the first disc, and I'm doesn't say how far I am, I guess, or how many hours I have into it, but I have a decent amount already. There's just a bunch of 360 games that were like multi-discs that either weren't on the PlayStation for some reason, or if they were, then they were the better version to have because they were only 1 disc. Like, I remember Final Fantasy 13 I had for 360, and it was 3 discs as well. But my friend had it on PS3, and he only had 1 disc because it was Blu-ray.
There doesn't seem to be anyone here.
I think the last game that I seen in real life that had multi-discs was Red Dead 2, because it was so fucking massive that it had to have a separate installation disc. Which that blew my mind on the PS4. Red Dead 2.
Did it?
Yeah, Red Dead 2 has 2 discs.
I didn't know that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really weird. And even with the separate installation disc, it still took like fucking all night for it to install because it was so big.
That's crazy. I didn't know that.
Core memory unlocked. Hey, that's Piccolo.
What?
The guy in the red that was just talking, that was Piccolo.
Like his voice actor?
Yeah. Just like the main character of this game is Ichigo. I can't place...
Piccolo also Vegeta?
Yeah. Christopher Sabat. And All Might, and like at least one other main character in every Funimation dubbed thing. I'm pretty sure he's the the president or something like that, like something really high, or like the director or something.
Huh.
Christopher, one of the nicest guys in the world, Sabbath, who voices like all of the mean characters.
Yeah.
I am the chairman of the Congress, Duke Wilfred L. Mr. Conqueror, if you could please state your intentions.
I believe you know my intentions.
You want to be named a lord and get your own remnant. Taking over a backwater place like Bayriel? Expect you to. I believe you were told to wait patiently until the Congress handed down its decision.
I am he whose coming was foretold by the God Emperor himself. What need have I of the Congress's blessing?
The days when the God Emperor's word was law are long gone. He should know that more than anyone.
It matters not. You would not give me a remnant, so I took one myself. My intentions have already been.
Can you just do that?
What?
It,
Forgive me if I'm skeptical.
he just took a
They have borne witness.
remnant, which I don't even really know what that means, but it seemed important.
You are?
I don't really know what's going on, and I've been paying attention. It's just they threw, which is not really bad. It's
And you saw this.
Yes,
whatever.
without a doubt. The
But they really do just throw you into this world and kind of expect you to know like a bunch of stuff
Like
about,
Star Wars.
yeah.
He's just like Marshall.
We are finished now.
Wait! Fair is fair. You can be alone.
Can he just do that? The other guy looks like the Captain Crunch, man. I have so many questions.
So,
Understood. I shall release the other.
today's meeting of the Congress is on indefinite recess. An update will be forthcoming, so Lords will take no actions till it does. Marquis of Athlum. I trust you understand the meaning of no actions. Sorry, Dave. Everything's all screwed up now. By no fault of yours, Rush. To the embassy. We'll discuss things there. So, what exactly is the Conqueror?
He's certainly no ordinary being.
There's something off about him. As if it's hard to put into words.
And I have to question his relation.
One thing that I think that I really like about this game is how you can like make your own like army, and the more you play the bigger it gets, and you get to choose like every single troop that you put into it.
Learn anything new?
and it's like a multi-scale battle. It's, even though it's turn-based, it's like multiple squads versus each other instead of just like one person at a time.
Was involved in
Right.
both Irina's kidnapping and the invasions into Africa. Apparently, some members of the Academy are bent on conducting forbidden research. The Mage Wagner is their ringleader.
Sure. So where's Arena?
Unfortunately, not even the champion knows his sister's whereabouts. An investigation is underway, so let's wait patiently.
Don't cause big in trouble, is what it sounds like.
Well, it's not like Duke Ermine could say anything else. As head of the Academy, anything that tarnishes its reputation stains his as well.
So, what we do now is sit around and wait.
For now, yes. Or at least that's what I'm supposed to say. But things aren't really that simple, are they? I found out what happened to the Sykes. On the condition that I kept quiet about the Academy's involvement. It seems that your family has been transferred to a new facility. It's being kept quiet, but they are within the Temple of Illusion.
Right. I'm on my way.
Wait, we will accompany you.
Huh?
I'd worry if I left you alone. Moreover, there is still more to this matter than meets the eye. I hope this trip can provide some answers. Any objections?
None here. But the thing about there being so many, and you can like either go to you can like go to all these different cities and stuff, and like you can either get just like army recruits, or you can go to like a guild and recruit people which are much better, but you have to pay for them. And then like you get your main character and then the king and his 4 generals, and then if you do more, you do quests, a lot, or sometimes someone will ask you to help them with something and they'll go and fight with you, and then after you do their quest you can go to the guild hall and recruit them, and they're normally pretty good. But there's like these people that I recruited, and it just shows like their name and their class, but then there's these other people who have like actual voice lines, and it has like a little paragraph of like explaining like what they are and like what they do. But I don't know like which characters I should use, because I know that the ones that you have to pay for are normally really good, but like I don't know if I should be swapping out like the generals or something. Like I don't know if they're worth a damn. Like they seem like they're doing alright, but I don't know if there's anybody better. And like I said, the guides for this game are not great.
Let's do this.
There's a lot to consider in it. Not too terribly much. I still enjoy it, but
The best defense is a good offense.
We shall stop them here!
God, you require assistance.
Not bad.
Tis just a wisp of a thing. Well done. Better now? Stop slapping. Don't give an inch!
Ow, 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 ow.
What happened?
Ran up to the boss and he just charged me and this other guy. But it'd be nice if I could see.
What? Why can't you see?
He applies a debuff that lowers your vision.
Oh.
Really annoying.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Does it?
Grow stronger.
Does it just like? Like lower the amount that you can see, or does it just like make your screen darker?
Basically everything, but like right in the middle of the screen is like black.
Ah, okay, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah. I mean, I'm playing with Paladin, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
I don't really need to see.
I'll be back. I'm gonna go piss and grab my other controller. This one's about to die.
Okay. Shit. Ah.
I just grabbed the controller because I went to go piss and I forgot I had my headset on. So I just, oh man, damn, oh no.
Oof. Oh. I am out of mana. Did.
Do you ever have like a random kid come up and knock on your door and ask to mow your grass?
Oh, I was muted all the fucking time. At first, I thought it was like cool or whatever because I didn't have to like find somebody. But it actually kind of gets on my nerves now.
Do what?
At first I didn't like care. I kind of liked it, but now it kind of gets on my nerves because because now I gotta tell him no because he just mows the grass.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Tell that bitch to come over and mow our grass. We'll give her money.
Oh well, shit. I mean, I'll tell her if she wants to.
Yeah, normally Megan's brother does, but he's busy / keeps forgetting. Because everyone else wants like fucking $90 to do it. I'm like, even though I fucking hate mowing the grass more than like anything, especially in this heat, like I'll fucking do it before I pay somebody the amount that they're asking.
Yeah. I absolutely cannot stand mowing grass. I will never mow grass in my life again. I
Yeah.
don't care what I gotta do to avoid it. I refuse.
That's what I thought we had all these fucking kids running around for. That's what we had to do if we wanted to make money when we were kids, and now their parents just buy them fucking Fortnite gift cards.
Even when I was little, like, I refused to mow grass unless I was, like, explicitly told to. I didn't even like doing it for money. I just never asked my parents for money, though.
I grew up in the same way that you did. We knew that they didn't have it.
Sweet! Yeah, exactly. I really don't like doing it, so any way I can get around doing it, you know? God damn it. But T, when she moved in, she has her own mower and weed eater and stuff, so she just does it. And I was like,
shit.
you know, we can pay someone else to do it. Like, you don't have to do it.
It's a working woman.
Yeah. I was like, alright, fuck. I mean, if you want to do it, go for it.
Langston got really sick the other day, or like a while back now, and she's like the only person that he's been hanging out with besides me.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Because I remember from whenever I was over at your house and she was talking about him, he was like, yeah, I was hanging out with someone the other day, and it's the only person I really have been around, and I feel so fucking sick. I was like, it's T, wasn't it? And he was like, well, I'm like, I know who it was. It's like, I talk to people too, you know? Yeah, and then he was like, she was like, I don't know. Or whenever I was over there, she was like, I don't know, he just seems like really self-obsessed and doesn't really like people. And I was like, no, he's a good guy, he's cool, he's one of my best friends. And he was like, I was like, hey, I said some nice things about you, and she brought you up. He was like, oh yeah, I know, I had to debunk that shit real quick. Can't have anybody thinking I'm weak out here. He was like, I told her I was a fucking asshole and I'm self-obsessed. I was like, okay.
Why?
I don't know. I think he was half joking.
Okay. I mean, if he wants to try it, he can go for it. It's just,
I mean, she's definitely built like every other girl I've ever known him to talk to, so I wasn't surprised in the least.
Let's do this. She'll go, to like, I don't know. She'll go out like every day, and I just don't know where the fuck she's going. I mean, not that I give a shit, but.
Yeah.
Keeps bringing this dude over, and it's getting on my fucking nerves. Because he has like a face tat. keeps like coming in and trying to like talk to me about my computer and shit, and I'm like, okay, first off, he's like some gamer dude or whatever apparently.
Sure. I'm sure he has a bunch of hours in Madden and Call of Duty.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's on my computer. You know what the first question was?
How much COD do you play?
No, where did you get that? You immediately
Oh my
know
fucking
that
god.
You immediately know what that question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where did you get that? My fucking god. I haven't ever had anybody ask me that.
Yeah,
So
exactly, never.
even if they know nothing, like 99% of the time, I guess he's the 1%. Someone will say, "Oh, when did you build that? How much did it cost?" and stuff like that. Unless it's got like a big fucking iBuyPower PC logo or like a Best Buy or something.
Yeah, exactly. I was just like, you're a fucking joke.
Your whole life's a fucking joke, bud.
He was walking around the house without a fucking shirt on. I'm
What
like,
the fuck?
so cringy.
Ew.
So, like, dicking down your roommate and then like fucking walking around without a shirt on, and like that's so annoying.
That's actually exactly the kind of guy that I would picture.
Mhm.
Though from her.
Let's do this.
Oh god, every part of that hurts my soul.
So funny.
It is funny, yeah.
Come on, let's kick some A. Coming at you.
Are you all right?
You'll find no fitter opponent than I!
Keep it together. Stay strong.
But he's been over like twice now, and he'll stay over for like half a week, and I'm like,
Jesus.
Christ, leave, dude.
Ew.
I know I'm
Your own mother didn't want you. Like, I don't want you.
Mm-hmm. That... I don't know how people can be like any of that.
Like I said, I don't give a shit what she does, but it's annoying that it's like here.
Yeah.
You know? And it's also kind of cringy that like they'll be talking or whatever, and then like literally the very next thing I hear, like the next week, she's like talking to somebody else.
Well, she's always been like that though.
Yeah. But then he's back over 2 weeks later. Or not 2 weeks later, it was like a month later.
I guess just consistency.
Are you all right?
It's just like, I don't know. Yikes, I guess.
Imagine living your entire fucking life. It's not only a joke, but also a permanent side piece.
Sweet, yeah.
It's like, I don't know. I think it's kind of goofy to like talk to multiple people at once.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, later.
I don't know who's got the time and energy.
Yeah. And it's like I'll hear that they're like talking to one person one day, and then it's like the very next day it's someone different,
Mhm.
and then like 2 days later it's the original person again, and then it's like 2 other different people the next day. It's like, Jesus fucking Christ.
I know a few people like that, and I always wonder how they do it, because it's like,
Keep them off balance.
Well, it's like she was making fun of Dennis for doing the, like, not the same thing, but like,
pretty
me and
close.
Dennis. Well, like, I remember back when Dennis was still living here, and she would always make fun of him for doing stuff like that. But it's like Dennis didn't even do near like that, like the same thing.
Yeah. I'm sure it's also different in the way that, I mean, I don't know, because I'm not there, but just looking from an outside, maybe there's some semblance of like leading on, but Dennis was always very upfront, like, I don't give a shit about you, and you're not gonna make me give a shit about you.
Yeah, exactly.
Keep it together.
Well, except that one, but that was just an excellent business deal.
Yeah.
Gotta suck it up and stop these guys. Guys, they're to the side. Get ready. No chance. Stay strong.
She keeps getting on her fucking nerves because she keeps like doing like random shit, like she'll
Check this out.
like he'll keep turning the AC down to like 65.
Oh, that's too much.
And I was like, Jesus fucking Christ, because I told her one time that you could, because she was like, she said it was like hot in here or something. I was like, well, turn the AC down. And she took that as she could use it literally anytime she wants it, just put it to whatever temperature she wants.
Yeah, that's I don't really have an answer for that, because we just keep it on like 72 year round pretty much, and no one ever really fucks with it.
I set mine to 70. I feel like 70 is perfect.
Yeah, 70's a good one.
Much hotter than that, and it gets hot in my PC room.
Mm-hmm.
Like that. And I like it to be at least like cool when I go to bed, but not like freezing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh my god, so you know exactly how I felt, but even worse because it was longer, but how fucking impossible it is to sleep when it's hot, like when the fucking AC was out.
Yeah, I know. Did you fix that, by the way?
Yeah, Nick did.
Oh, he fixed it?
Yeah, because it was the weekend. Even if they could have done something right then, which I know they wouldn't have. I mean, couldn't be kind of impossible because it was the weekend. It happened like Thursday or something.
I'm setting it to literally fucking 65, so that way I will be I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ. Like, so annoying. It's not only annoying because like it gets cold as fuck, but it's annoying in that it's 100 degrees outside, you're gonna break our AC.
How you doing?
Because the AC can't keep up at that point.
How
We
you
literally
like
just
that?
had it fixed.
This is just a wisp of a thing.
Or she'll like, she gets fucking with Veronica's like makeup and shit. It's getting on her nerves too. She'll like, or it's like completely random, but our like Bath and Body Works hand soap, right? Like
Yeah.
and at one point that literally disappeared. Like
Hand soap?
yeah.
Why?
Dude, exactly. We had just bought it like 2 days beforehand, and it just was gone. And we checked our bathroom, we checked the kitchen, like under the kitchen sink, like we checked every drawer, like our bathroom and her room. It wasn't there. Like there's nowhere it could have went. And me and Veronica triple checked under the kitchen sink because that's like the most obvious spot it would be.
Yeah.
Like or something, right? So Veronica texted her on Snapchat.
Like, hey, what the hell?
Yeah, and she answered back. I did. She said like I didn't see that or something, and then like obviously she did, and Veronica texted her back the same thing. Well, she didn't reply at all until she got back home, and Veronica went and asked her about it in her room. And she said it should be under the kitchen sink. Well, we went, checked under the kitchen sink. It was literally right in front, like very, very front. Like you open the
Like you would have obviously seen it before that.
Yeah, it's literally like the most like. And I know she went in the kitchen like when she got home because I'm in my computer room. Like I can hear. Like I literally turned around, I saw her in there. So it was just so it's like things and shit like that just like get on our nerves with. Like why would you steal hand soap?
I guess sometimes you just gotta make a real quick wash up downstairs whenever you're at somebody else's house.
I fucking guess. Like
that's the only thing I could think of. I don't know, it's fucking weird. I haven't quite come into that problem either. Closest thing I can think of is I still to this day have never found my favorite Funko that I ever had that just mysteriously disappeared one night after a party. Yeah, the Kaneki one where he's like half transformed into like the centipede thing. So fucking cool. It was also like $20.
if it was after a party, someone almost definitely stole it.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking too. And then the rest of them had had like beer spilled all over him, so that was really fucking annoying too.
Oh my god.
So I cleaned them off. I don't know. And I haven't. I'm sure I could find it somewhere online, but I don't know. I haven't ever seen it again in any store. I don't know. I don't want to spend money on another one though.
Come on, let's kick some ass. You okay?
There for a while, I thought my Witcher necklace got stolen or something. So, well, no, I remember I thought I left it at Comic-Con. I could not find it because I didn't see it since the Comic-Con.
Oh yeah, it was in your chest for like 3 years.
Yeah, longer than that.
Since the apartment. You gotta let me know when tickets go on sale for the next one too, so we can definitely go. It's been, I mean, I've gotten to go to a few concerts, but other than that, it's been.
I think the one, yeah, it just ended like 3 days ago. This year's good.
Oh yeah.
But I definitely want to go to next year's, yeah, for sure. I want to go to more concerts and stuff too. I was really upset that I didn't get to go to the MDK and Black Bear concert, because the last MDK concert was like probably the best concert I've been to.
What happened?
It was really fun. I don't know.
No, I mean, why didn't you go?
Oh, to this one? This one was $600 ticket.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like you.
Early, it was like 400.
I thought you meant like you were supposed to go, but then didn't get to.
No, I really wish I would have. Black Bear was there too, and I've been wanting to see Black Bear for the longest time.
Yeah, that would have been really cool.
And I think Ian Dior was there too, I think.
I don't think I know who that is.
Oh, you don't. He does basically the same type of music the other two do, though.
Yeah.
There was another concert. You know how? Okay, this is kind of cringe. You remember how Logic? They like. He made a big deal about what's it called, like retiring and shit.
Yeah.
Literally, like 6 months later, he's like, "Hey guys, I'm back. What's up?"
Oh really?
So he's dropped out 2 albums already, and he just announced a tour.
Are they good?
No, I don't think any of his stuff since like before Everybody has been good.
Yeah.
And, like 100 and all that. Like I hated those songs. His old stuff was good when he was like actually trying really hard to come up.
Take care of yourself.
But now he just like writes whatever and puts out like whatever bullshit he writes down. It's really bad.
That's upsetting. Yeah, I feel. That's kind of how I always felt about his music. It either goes like really hard or not hard at all.
Yeah.
But that's just. I don't know. I mean, you saw the people at the front of the concert that we went to. They were fucking way into it.
Yeah. I mean, he has a huge fan base, so I guess it's whatever. I just think it's super cringy, the idea of retiring and then 6 months later coming back. Like, he did a Twitch deal and everything. He only streamed like 4 times.
That's like just as like a streamer.
Yeah.
Did he?
Back when Among Us was a thing.
Yeah.
When he retired and he signed a Twitch deal. He even had a contract that he like made a big deal about, saying that like he had a contract with his label that he hadn't finished yet, and he was just gonna pay like the fee to like
Opt out of it or whatever.
Yeah. So it was obviously just like a big publicity stunt.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was really weird when he said he was gonna retire, because I know he's put out like fucking like 2 or 3 times as much as most people, but I thought he's like really young. Normally whenever people have that much success, they don't ever want to retire until people just stop caring about him.
I was gonna say, like, I feel like if you're retiring, then you just don't give a shit.
Yeah.
You never cared. You were just trying to get rich.
He's only like 34 or something, I think, now. But then it's been like a couple of years since he said he was going to, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it's been 2 years, I think.
Yeah, so been even younger. And I don't even know if I'm right on that age. I feel like that's it.
I just looked. It's 32.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Okay, later.
I'm about to look to see.
All right. Awesome. Yes.
I don't see when it says. Okay. July 16th, he announced that his sixth album, No Pressure, will be his last one. He didn't.
Well, whenever we went and saw him, didn't he also say that like after he gets done with those concerts he was gonna be done? Or was it after? I don't remember.
I don't think so.
No, I think it, yeah. I just thought he did because he was talking about the book that he just wrote and like the soundtrack that he made for it. I thought he was gonna do that, but I guess he just decided against it maybe after making any more after that one.
July 16th, 2020 is when he said he was going to retire after his album came out.
I need the other one! The other one!
Let's see. I don't see when it says he.
Let's do this.
First blood is yours.
So how many has that been since we saw him? That's at least like 4 more albums, right?
Yeah.
We shall stop them here.
We saw him in 2017. And he came out with 1, 2.
No fucking way it was that long ago. Was it really?
I think so, yeah. It was either 2017 or 18. No, it would have been 2018. Yeah.
Because I know that that was like one of the last things that we ever did with redheaded Megan.
It's just a wisp of a thing.
Where does the time go?
I cannot find where he is. Oh. June 16th. So it took less than a year. It took 11 months for him to announce a return.
Okay.
Quite months. And he like made a big deal about it too and everything.
Yeah.
We're counting on you.
I remember it being like in everybody's feed everywhere talking about it, whether they really were in the scene or not.
Stand firm.
There's somebody else that I was wanting to see.
Come forth if you want to be struck down. Stay strong.
Take that! Kick in their faces!
They'd be made of sterner stuff.
Sweet.
Excellent. I feel stronger than before.
Did you say Kid Rock?
Yeah. It's in like 3 days. Halsey is in like a week. They're originally going to Choctaw.
Wild.
Let's do this. The winner's the
John
one who strikes
Kingston? I thought he was
first,
dead.
yeah?
I thought so too. That's a name I haven't heard in ages.
Of his muted apparently.
Do what?
I accidentally hit my mute button by accident.
Uh-huh.
Kendrick Lamar, I think that'd be a cool concert to go to. I
Yeah.
don't really listen to him, but I listen to some of his music. I think it'd be a really cool concert to go to.
Tis just a whisper
Yeah.
thing.
I don't really listen to him a whole lot either, but whenever I do hear him, it's normally pretty good.
Stay strong. Don't give an inch.
Big time rush. What? Oh yeah, didn't they get back together or something?
Who?
Big time rush from Disney.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Oh, Wiz Khalifa and Logic. Yeah, that's the concert I saw yesterday. I think that'd be a cool concert to go to, even though, because you know I don't like Logic's more recent music. It's a really cool concert to go to. Because even the songs that I hate, like 1-800 and Everybody,
Yeah.
they sound good in concert.
I know I'm good.
Yeah, even if I didn't know every song, all of it did sound really good whenever we saw him.
Come on out.
Plus the crowd was really hyped too.
Yeah.
All right.
He has like a
Okay, later.
cult like following, kind of like NF does.
Yeah. That's still like the most expensive I've ever seen concert shit though.
Oh really?
Yeah, at least twice as expensive.
Awesome.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome.
I want to go to an NF concert too, like an actual solo NF concert
Yeah.
one day.
Does he just tour pretty regularly?
He usually always does a tour or two after an album. And
Yeah.
He's about to drop an album, so
So pretty soon.
yeah. Because that's why I put out the mixtape like a year and a half ago, was to hold us over until
Okay, later.
the album. So, and the mixtape was better than most people's albums. So
Yeah.
that's part of it. And he's gotten, I would like easily say like 10 times better than when we saw him. Because when we saw him, he only had 3 albums. Like his newest album had just been the one that like put him on the map for most people.
Yeah.
But he came out with number 4 and a mixtape since then, and number 4 was easily way better. So.
Rush?
Papa?
Dad.
It's good to see you, son.
Dad. Arena's been.
Yes, I know. You're the Marquis of that?
What's that?
This is what Arena's kidnappers are after.
It's a rock.
This tablet put remnants into deep slumber. It was developed by your mother.
Oh shit. Langston just sent me pictures from the new Lord of the Rings show that's coming out in September.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, it looks really good.
When I was younger, I always hated Lord of the Rings, but I think I'd be more into it now that I'm older.
The fuck, you played both Shadow games.
I only played those because they looked really fun. Which they are really fun. I think they're both amazing games, but I don't think you have to know shit about Lord of the Rings to play them.
You really don't. They're self-contained mostly.
As long as you know, I mean, you don't even have to know, but you can kind of tell what type of universe it is, you know, just by playing it. So.
Yeah.
No, I only played those because back then they were kind of shown as like Assassin's Creed but better.
They kinda were.
Yeah. And more like brutal.
Yeah.
And a lot better like mechanics and stuff as far as like, you know, each orc is like completely different and stuff.
The Nemesis system.
Yeah. So yeah, I always thought that was really cool, but I never actually cared to play the game or watch the movies. I mean, in fact, I tried to watch the movies a lot, and I always got really bored because the beginnings of the movies were always so like nothing happened. Like I remember trying to start The Hobbit because my dad, he loves the Hobbit book. So I tried to start the movie. The first half an hour was a bunch of short old guys just like sitting in a circle house, like smoking and making O-rings and shit. It was so goofy to me.
Remember what Dr. Sykes told us earlier about Ms. Marina luring away the others?
I think now that I'm older, I would like it a little more, especially that I know that like you probably shouldn't start off with The Hobbit.
Oh, absolutely not. No, the Hobbit movies are not very good because they fucking stretched the shortest book into 3 movies.
Yeah.
I must ask a favor. I wish to seek her out in the company of Rush.
Well, I also, when I was younger, I tried to like a lot younger, back, I don't know, I was probably in like middle school, I tried to watch like the actual Lord of the Rings movies, and I just didn't like them back then. Again, I'd probably like them now. I actually, I did watch the first one a couple years ago with somebody, I don't remember who, and I actually liked it, so. But then we started the second one and I kind of fell asleep, so I don't know if I actually like it or not.
Well, even the base movies are really long, but nowadays the director's cut are the ones to watch, but they're like 4 hours.
That's fine.
Yeah, a lot of people don't ever take into consideration the fact that you don't have to watch the whole or whenever it's that long, you don't have to watch the whole thing in one go. You can like take a break at any point or just like finish it the next day or something. Just split it into like 2 movies. I would hope your memory's not that shit that you'll forget overnight.
Oh god, mine is.
Nah.
I actually like to watch, even if it is that long, I prefer to watch it all in one setting, just because you're in the same mood.
Oh,
and
I do too. I'm just saying for other people.
Yeah.
Like I've seen the director's cut of Watchmen all the way through, like multiple times, and it's 3.5 hours, I think. But I always watch it in one sitting.
Yeah, I prefer. I actually prefer when movies are longer. So.
Nick, come get your food.
Alright, I'm gonna go eat dinner now. I don't know if I'll stream again, but I might be back in Discord, depends how I feel.
I may or may not be anyway, because I think we're gonna watch a movie here in a minute.
Alright, I'll just message you and see where you're at.
Okay, sounds good.
Alright, I'll talk to you later.
Later.